Hello everybody and welcome back. Mr. Obviously Insane here with some more from the beautiful capital city of Snowtopia. Now, I did want to try to do that highway stuff and include it in the episode, but it was not easy. It was definitely fun. It's opened up a lot of space for us. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the gameplay here so we can get some money, but I think I'm going to put the brakes on the mega infrastructure building just for the time being, because I did figure out, we did get 5 stars here by the way, but I did figure out why everyone kind of dropped off, and that's because we're employing way more well-educated, well-educated and highly educated than we are of the educated variety. So we need to work on balancing that out just a little bit. So I don't think I'm going to build too many more schools, and we're going to start doing our districts and make sure that they have the proper policies, whether it's school out or education boost. Probably not going to do any education boost. In fact, I think we had one here. Where was it? I thought we put it in one of the... Was it U? It's U, yes. Alright, so I'm actually going to take it off. I'm not going to change the area because it's still the IT section, or a small section of it. We'll probably add some more out here, but we need to balance things out, I think, before we do too much sort of office space and stuff like that. But I think we'll be okay because everything is working. But what I do want to do is continue the highway out, and then probably build industry here still and focus on something over here. So we'll go ahead and I think I need to redo this quickly. So I'm just going to throw in a quick little pause here. Everyone clear out. Come on. And we are... Seriously? Okay. And yeah, the rest of you can just have a nice day, because we are... Yeah, the rest of you can just have a nice day, because we need to just do a little bit of trickery here. Now, I did leave all of this open for a reason. Let's back that up a little bit. Same with that. And let's see, I just want to cheat. We use one of the custom built ones. Where is it? Does it have the picture, or do I have to... Oh, no, this one, right? The turbine, yes. Will that fit? Okay, let's back you up a bit. Alright, let's extend the highway down then. So this looks like it'll fit in here. So let's... That is 4-lane, I think, right? Correct. So we'll bring that down. We might end up changing some of the lanes on it. But for the time being, take the curve out. Let's see, something like I want to make sure that I have some room down here. So let's say 50. 60? 50. Yeah, 50. Alright, so we'll bring you... you, and you, there we go. Okay. Now it's not going to connect to that, is it? Take you back, can I? Yes. Alright. Don't really hate that. Don't really hate that. We could do houses along here. Maybe grow it over. Attach it with some of the stuff that will be... I was thinking over here. So we could maybe expand over here. Or like I said, just do some small little area and then have the highway. So this is probably going to be forestry.
Hello again.
So we might even tunnel under and create a small little sector in here. I think this can be done. The residential will probably stay here and tie in with this, is what I was thinking. I was just looking at the map in the wrong direction, so. And having this line up with here will allow for... I think that'll be a good thing. Like I said, I'm not going to worry too much on big infrastructure projects. I'm just, that's why I'm slapping this in, so that I'm not spending a little bit of money on the cost to do things, but I'm not, I'm saving time. It's more or less what I'm trying to spit out here. And, I want to upgrade. Are you a 3-lane? Yes, but 4 into that makes perfect sense. So that'll actually work out nicely. I don't have to change anything. Though I could maybe... Can I get away with it? Can we maybe beef that up? Ooh, it'll let me. Without using anarchy. Alright. Oh, nope. Don't want to change the directions. Nice. So now that'll allow for a little bit better flow through there for each lane. So let's go ahead and actually do that over here. Over here. Here. And... oh, that's the wrong section. You stay that. You become that. There we go. And you are in 2 sections for some reason. Distance is too short. Oh, I'm not doing that one anyways. That was the one we started on. Good stuff. Okay. So that should all flow through there. Just so that we can complete the loop. Let's go ahead and close this here. Yeah, it should be fine. Or do I want to maybe put that as 4? I'm worrying about something that's probably going to end up being changed anyways at some point, so let's just focus on here. Bring this down, and I think we'll probably try to do, because I want to keep this still as industry and stuff, because I think that's the, what's under there? Where's my resource thing? Oh no. So it's just noise then. Okay, so we might do some offices through here, and do all of this as the residential. So we'll tie a small little highway thing, bring it in with a roundabout. Same thing maybe over here. Because I don't actually want... I think I don't want to connect this to this. But I want this to come into the new network, I think, so... We'll do something like that. I think what we... there's not too many spots that actually have room available, so... At least in my head, is what I'm saying. I'm trying not to build on too much of my resources, even though I know I could paint it anywhere. It's still part of the challenge and stuff, so... now that the highway should all be connected, though... Right, because I didn't actually break anything. Except for here, which I think we'll do... bridge. Because eventually I want to, like, connect it down here. Maybe we can kind of do that now. Okay. I'm gonna... Is that my 8 lane? Pretty sure it's the 8 lane. Let's do this quickly. Getting sidetracked. Well, it's not really sidetracked. It is stuff that needs to be done. Because we gotta get out here and start doing the infrastructure stuff. No. How are we gonna tie that in? Because we could just do a simple roundabout, but that's where it's like we get into the dilemma. So let's just let's bring this down, because it's not going to be connected here. I'm still, like I said, it'll probably be somewhere down here, and it'll probably be our roundabout idea that we usually do. Just trying to think of where it's going to start, because we'll want the housing and stuff, right? And I want to tie this off. Still want to put probably some like businesses maybe through here. So let's maybe consider the 8 lane the end of that. Let's just go now. You are my 4 lane with a median. Might end up changing some of these roads over later, but I'm just going to slap them in for now. At least want the actual size, so that when I do change it, it doesn't actually take away any of my buildings, or at least it shouldn't. Alright, so that looks good. So this will more or less be the woodlands area completely, with probably some office space in there once we get that situation all sorted. That's not what I wanted. Yeah. How is... Oh, I still have that zoned as the other one. And you have your thing, which is fine. So go... Oh yeah, there we go. So we'll bring you all the way out to here. And we won't have to worry about zoning that anymore, because that'll be as big as that area becomes. Now, in my head, I kind of wanted it smaller, but I think for what I was kind of going for, and what we sort of end up building over here, that will eventually attach to the rest of the city kind of stuff, it'll sort of be that small town sort of feel that it's kind of just outside the big city, which is sort of what I was hoping for. I think I'm kind of getting there. I know I'm slow. It's part of the process with me. I enjoy building and sort of explaining kind of how I got there. So it is starting to at least look like what was in my head, but I think this would be a good point to bring the highway into, and then tie it from there. So I want to at least have some distance. So I'm gonna go 10. Keeping in mind I have the border here until I hit, I think, 40,000. So once we kind of get this done, like I said, I'm gonna just focus on mainly city needs for now, but I want to come through here, and we'll probably add some more high density through here and bring the rail around, because that commuter line isn't it's big infrastructure, but it's what we need currently, and that'll be coming in the next couple of episodes. I know I've been talking about the other industry zone, but just realistically right now we don't actually need it. We're fine. So I'm not gonna overdo ourselves here. And I think that is more or less gonna be. This might need to be a bridge, actually. Just gonna kind of do that because I want to bring this back. Just want to see what. Really? Just trying to click on the intersections to get my roundabout. I could just make one, but I like to kind of use the small one. Okay, so I think we only need to bring it out a couple. Now let's try that. Okay, I'm gonna place it and do a little bit of move it magic. Because move it's fun. I want to be able to select just the nodes and segments. Let me see what you do if I just go like this. Hold Alt and go. Okay, that's what I thought. I want to take you out. And should we have this one? I want to move you. Something like that. Now let's try going back to our roads. I want to bring the highway down just to make sure that I'm kind of level here. And that would be... Oh, I placed that in the wrong direction. Oh, we can turn it, that's fine. 52, alright, that's fine. I'll just remember that number. And bring it back this way. Oh, I don't think I should have to, because it should go like that. Okay, now back to this, and move it back on. And rotate you like so, and hope that we get a good result there. I want to make sure before I, completely mess up the shape of it after going through all of that. Let's put our X in the middle. Get rid of these because we don't need them. And go ahead. I think that's going to give me a good angle. 6 might seem excessive, but I'm going to try it. And use trees because they're pretty. But I'm hoping this will give me more space to sort of work with when I'm trying to curve that highway in, as opposed to just one of the skinnier roads. Because I could use that 4-way one-way. And we might end up downgrading to it, but I just want to see. Worth the shot while we're here. Let's go with curve. 5x6. And you're going to make me anarchy it. Oh, 5x7, so I was kind of close. Alright, and that should be that. And once I connect you to you, in theory, I should be able... Actually, let me see here. Anarchy is on, right? Let's try this. Because I'm always missing the mark. And I'm really... It frustrates me, because then my line comes off not so even, so... you're already at a weird angle. What is that? 1.6 degrees in the opposite direction? That's... let's try this instead then. Just you? Ah, crud. I didn't want to remove that yet. Can I... Yeah, it's still a circle. Okay, good. And you. And you. Now, that should be 90 onto the one that we had. That's gonna still do whatever. Let me see. At least from that perspective, it looks straighter than which way this one's going, so I'm gonna take that as a victory for now. Let's go with this. Ooh, I was gonna delete that, but let's run one back first so that we have the same line. Could just do the bridge, but I want to do the bridge as its own piece. You'll see what I'm talking about. No, not highway. Although the 8-lane kind of feels like it should be under highway. 14. I was gonna say, can I get 2? No. You're gonna be difficult. Alright. Pillar's still there, that's fine. So that would be 2. Alright. So just leave that there, I guess, that's fine. As long as it's even, that's more or less all I'm after. Bring you out. What's this? Is it the 10? Alright. So we'll do that. There we go. Now. Should be able to unpause. That's a long way in, but this is also the toll road. And this could offer quicker access than some of them that might be going through here. So it could just be a different alternative as to traveling back and forth. Now, speaking of toll road, might as well, you put those in. Large two-way.
You're listening to the classics, and I've just got some mail from one of our listeners,
Oh,
Todd.
I was gonna say, is that actually...
Why
Yes.
did Johann Sebastian
No
Bach
anarchy.
throw out his harpsichord?
I will do that.
Because it
Good
was
stuff.
Baroque. Todd, a noble effort, but J.S. Bach loved his harpsichord and would never have
how many...
thrown it out, as it would have almost certainly been
so we could even
used
upgrade
as
that
by the countless peasants of Leipzig.
to come off of here
Anyway,
with...
You're listening to the classics, where if it is Baroque, then don't fix it.
the 8-lane. Yep. And that'll go into the 6. Ooh, that's... We'll try it. We'll try it. Will that upgrade, though, without hitting the bridge? Oh, it will. Good deal. Alright. And just to close off that loop, do that last little bit, and we'll go ahead and roll simulation again here. Excellent. Alright, there we go. Back to 3 times. Some people that were still on that pathway should be using it, but we'll see how that goes. But now I'm free to build down here. You need power. Not a problem. I don't know why these keep popping up. You... You're not going in a straight line? No, you're not. Okay. Just for the time being. Like I said. So now I'm free to build out here. Let's make sure that we have the area piped. But I do want to run time so that we're at least growing. And hopefully building up some of that demand for population. So, like I was saying, I think out here we're going to do that probably commuter train hub that'll service all the street level trains and things like that. And we might, because I don't really think 6 lines is actually needed for pedestrians at this point. I think we might use some of it to mix in on the industry trains and just keep the commuters away from it the best we kind of can. Alright, so you're excessive as well. Actually, you're not. So you can do that, and then... Alright, so tie you, something like that. That'll be fine. And yes, I'm doing the whole thing, because this way I'm not going to worry about a little house going, oh, why don't I have any power, or whatever. We're going to build as close to the grid as we can, and I'll bring out some power to best suit the area. We do have the availability, so I'm not too worried about that, which is why I'm pushing it all the way out here. So you're fine. It's not even. I'm not worried. I'm gonna leave this open for the time being. I'm probably gonna regret that part, but this is subject to change. So I'm not sure if we're gonna be running. Like there's gonna be a train line coming through here, so I don't want to build housing and stuff like that. But we might still need something over here. But that is another video. We'll continue our 8 lane. I think I don't want to drag it all the way down here. So for the time being, I guess you're just gonna go down and connect to you, I think. And oh wait, no, that'll circumvent the toll. I don't want to do that. Well, that's fine. You know what? Let's build off of my avenue. But before we do, let's put the toll on this one as well. So you... Ooh, is that even gonna fit? Interesting. Let's try the 8 lane. Enter keys off, right? Okay. Okay, I can still get out of there. Good stuff. Ooh. That's what I was wondering. And if I shorten that right now, that's gonna put us in a bit of a pickle. And of course you'd be complaining about power. I mean, the other one did, right? So let's just run the... something like that. Try the extra long line. Ooh, I think you actually need to go up. So, can I do that without too much Yeah, maybe. Let's see if we can get that over top now. Okay. And I want to do some movement magic with that. Nope. Keep doing that backwards sometimes. Alright, there we go. Now our people aren't getting electrocuted. We're all good. Back to the power. Are you connected? No. Okay. You're doing some weird voodoo-y. Alright. Nope, not roads, power. Alright. Now, back to normal. There you go. And you are connected being that close? Good stuff. Funny how sometimes it isn't. It's alright. But, now that I sort of think about that... you know what? No, maybe I don't run the road down there. So I was thinking about that. But what if we just sort of build into here? Hold on one second. Okay, well, let's not paint ourselves into a corner here. And I just kind of quickly, off camera, did a little bit of district work in relation to what we were talking about in trying to address our education. I did quickly close that back up. I'm going to leave this, but to finish off the episode here, let's do some zoning, address some of our needs down here, maybe add in a couple more parks or something, and continue with the time here. So, like I said, I didn't really do much. I just sort of defined the shape out here. And I think a lot of it is going to be high density and a mix of low. So I think out on the outside we'll do some high, and then on the inside maybe here do some low to kind of sort of offset some of this. Just aesthetically, I think it'll kind of look nice. Let's go ahead and grab our high density, and I think I'd like to leave a little bit of area for commercial. So make sure I grab my marquee. And we should have pipes in the area, so I'm not too worried about that. So I just want to fill that. Maybe put some trees back there later. Maybe put a path down here. Okay, I don't want the little small ones. Alright, actually you're gonna show up? Okay. Didn't know if you would or not. I'll leave this open for a path as well. Oh, okay. And I'll just do that then. Quickly just add a little path in here. Turn you off. Alright, a little bit of anarchy. That is. Oop. Let's see, that's fine, but alright. I'll bring you right to that. And same with you. I want to ignore the angle here, though. Let's see if I can't. Yeah. I like that. And maybe we can, wherever the zoning will allow, we can add some trees. Let's put a little bit of Do another little pathway in there. You should connect to that. Did that not zone? Okay, that'll zone. So we'll just do 2 by 2. That'll be fine. And keeping with the paths, bring it down to here. Leave the corner open, maybe add some trees and stuff in there. And what were you? You're in elementary school, so let's maybe look at putting... You're on the avenue, that's fine. I'm going to remove this for now, so I can have some zoning, and I think we'll put a playground in here. For the little kitties. Or is that under you? Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. And then we'll path it up. Might have to do a little bit of movement on that, but that'll be fine. I'll worry about that later. And let's keep kind of going with the zoning. You're a fire hall, I believe, right? Yes. Now, can I maybe try and smooth that out? We'll leave the little bit of character that offers. But in here, I definitely want to do my high density. So let's make sure we switch. We don't have much housing demand, so I think... Actually, you know what? Let's go with... Because it's big open space, I think it would look better with yards as opposed to the giant buildings. And I think I'll do that along here. So for some of that, we'll go... No. From you. Leave room for the roads. Just not sure if we'll actually extend it out. If we don't, we don't. I think I'll just do that for now. And we'll have to keep in mind we want some commercial in here too. So we could bring that down in this little area, because we already kind of have some. And there's a little bit servicing that. Actually, I think we might buy the bridge here. Just doing a small little section of it. Yeah, so that ate up most of our housing demand, which is good. And all of these new places are zoned for schools out. So all these people are going to prefer to work. So in these areas, I'm going to start to put some industry down and hope that that doesn't tank what we've done in our industry. Because I'm not exactly sure best on how we're going to tackle that one, like I was saying, but I can't avoid not putting office space down and stuff. So we'll try it. We'll put a little here. And do I want to do that there? No, I think I want that as housing. We'll do some paths through here. It's a cemetery, right? What else do we have zoned in that area? Commercial. So maybe add a little bit out here. And let's see. We'll probably touch up some of the areas that I took out. Like put this stuff back. At least to there. And we'll take out that. Just in case we decide to have some kind of street come off of that, even though those are dead ends. So we might not, we might end up changing that, but I think that'll be okay. And I think we wanted to fill some of this in with commercial as well. Let's see, do we want to go... Let's go something like this. Leave you as a 3. Didn't get that in time. That's fine. And if we decide to maybe come across here, it might be a tunnel, if that's even possible. I'll leave it open for now, with a little space, but no, I think that should be obvious. 'Cause we're coming up to houses, so. And of course, oh, that's fine. If a little bit gets destroyed, a little bit gets destroyed. And all of this as well. And maybe some little ones in here. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll make a path. Bring the path to here or something, and then start like that or something. I was gonna say, kind of thought about that now, do maybe a pathway back there, but don't really think I want people walking alongside the tracks. They already do things like that as it is. Alright, so we'll put more. Okay, so that's definitely not going to go anywhere, so to you. Fill that up. And if it does, I mean it does. I'm going to try and get those educated people so that we can actually balance it out, but I think the vision of sort of what the kind of area I was looking at is sort of taking shape. One thing that I was thinking about that I didn't do because it would just take too much time was if you take a look here, it kind of curves out and stops. Well, if we brought the land up and made an imaginary line, we could effectively get some more space out here, possibly add some fishing sports stuff, things like I was talking about kind of doing, even though it's a winter map, and then maybe kind of getting some kind of hydroelectric dam across here, because that's going to create a huge power effect. And I don't know, I kind of like green energy. If I can avoid using nuclear, I will. If that doesn't please some of you, I'm sorry. But I think that might be an idea. I don't think it would be something I would do on camera, because that would probably take me a while. But if it's something you guys would like to see, make sure you do let me know in the comments below. But it is something that I was just sort of thinking about when I was doing this stuff. So this is all going to be high density. So let's tie in some more office space here. I don't want to do too much out in this area because I want to use some of this natural nature stuff, the rocks and trees and stuff, to kind of maybe make another little park area, sort of like we have going over here. And this one might even be something where we just do the winter stuff in a neighborhood. I haven't quite decided yet, but let's put. I think we're going to do train station and stuff here. It seems like ages ago, but it wasn't that long ago that we were talking about getting a train line in here. And we probably still will, because that'll eventually connect out to something here. So that's why I was thinking of maybe bringing up the land here, because I need to get my loop. And we could maybe put a bridge over the water. But I do kind of like the two birds with one stone and getting the hydroelectric dam. So we do have a couple options, but we are coming to the end of the episode. It's about 1:22 in the morning, so things aren't really going to change down there in that section too much, because nothing really gets built in the evening time. So perfect kind of time to sort of segue into the end of the episode and I hope you guys are enjoying. I do apologize that it has taken me so long to get this episode out. Just had a lot of other things on the go, and probably a new game that we'll be bringing to the channel shortly. Not anytime soon, probably within like the next month or so. Plus, I do have a couple other things in that same sort of time frame that I hope to be able to announce. But if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. It helps out immensely. If you like the video, make sure you slap that like button and leave me a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are on the series so far. We're going to be pushing for the old 40,000 mark, and hopefully we make it. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, until next time, take care.